What's up? We were in the background having that moment.
Stop. Move.
Always something when I'm on the end. I'm always doing something. What's happening, everyone? My eyes seem a little down. I messed up. But what's happening, Josh, Andy, Dirty Harry? What's going on, my friend? We're trying to get this started. I'm not always the one that procrastinate. They be up at all hours doing stuff, and I decided to try this at the last moment just to see what was gonna happen. And naturally, I thought I had it, but I ain't gonna tell you what I was doing in the background, but it wasn't working. But the real and had herself a real good time just in the last few minutes. We can tell you this: what we've been in here about 19 minutes. Um, First, I didn't have any sound, but that's the way it goes. Hey, Culture, how you doing? Scott, good to see you, man. How are you? Rich, where you been at, dude? Tech, what's going on? See, she over there laughing. We might not get a word out of the night because boy, she was clowning me. She was clowning me back here. When I tell you she was clowning me bad, it was like my wife was clowning me. And I was ready. This is one of the few times I was able to get in early. I set up everything, and the real set me there like you set the children in the corner. You're like, okay, this is what you got. Let me see your screen. Okay, you got that right. Yeah, you got that right. And as soon as I clicked to go live, I had deleted everything. So I messed up a little. I'm sorry about that. Sorry to be late. But we're gonna get some things going on here. Say hello to everyone. Once again, I'm glad for everyone to join in. We're going to try to make this interesting. We're going to go a little left, little right, turn around. We're going to answer some questions. We're going to do some things. I'm going to show you some of the things that I do. If you know, in part, we all do different things. On my end, I also deal with Cody. So I'm going to take some time and show you a blank Cody with a few add-ons on it and what I do with it. Actually, the real is actually working on some other things where I can do more with them. So, I'm going to do it. Matt, how are you? I'm real glad to see people in here. You know, um, Really, I love the things that you guys do, the information that y'all share on the Facebook pages and in Telegram. And I really, really appreciate it. And you guys take your time out to come and sit. And what I really love is that all of you are actually participating and helping people. And I think that's what this is all about. If there's questions to be answered, you want to ask them, don't shy away from asking. Michael Forte, good to see you. Hey, Shemaine, how are you? I'm loving the work that you're doing. That's not many people that come into this chat that I see that I don't see in the groups and things and helping people. And that's one thing that I really, I love to be surrounded by positive people. I don't see any negativity in there, and somebody might have a smart answer, but someone is going to come in and really gets it all straight, and that's the love that I have. Because without you guys doing this, we wouldn't be doing the things, and what we're doing. So from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you because I think I've learned more from you all than you've learned from me. Real Nim is working on the Plex. She's setting up Plex. I have a Plex, but I am nowhere on the level that they're on. She's working with me with that, and she's showed me something where that as busy as my schedule is, where I will be able to record my shows and things. So I'm working on that. One of my problems is that instead of me getting started, I'm always trying to go too big, and just started getting it up off the ground. Hey, Tech, what's going on, my brother? How are you? Andy. Yeah, and that's one thing, man. There's so many people that we know so many things that people are not not really they don't want to help, but I have nothing to really to hold back or anything like that. What I know I try to help as much as I can, you know. Tim, good to see you. Anthony, Totally Tech. Hey, man, what's going on, Totally Tech? What you got going on new? Now you're saying real smile. Bella's the boss over there right now. Bella's trying to get it going. Blackbird, how are you? We're doing well. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Wednesdays is a stressful time for me with meetings and things don't always go right. Sometimes you can't get people on the page, but hey, it's gonna work out. A lot of things going on. I just put it in God's hand. Just try to keep a positive attitude and try to help as many people as I can. I'm in here. We started this. I wanted to take a time to ask you guys a favor that shop on Amazon. As you know, my wife has one of the largest nonprofits in Louisiana, and we help the homeless, battered women. We have a bunch of programs. She's been doing it over 40 years. She's been featured in Time magazine. She's been to the White House twice, and we want to keep it going. We're not city, state, or federal funding, so a lot of stuff that we get are by private donations. We have a 501c3. And what I was getting to is that if you're shopping through Amazon, if you will go to Amazon Smile, that way it's just like your Amazon. It connects with your Amazon. But if you're going to Amazon Smile, you could pick the charity. If it's not ours, there are other ones in there. But the name of my wife's charity is Just the Right Attitude. And her website can be found at jtra.org. And all the money that we get into that goes into feeding the homeless, and doing things all around. 50 cents to $1, for that. But if you go to your Amazon Smile, you're signed in. It doesn't mess anything with your Prime. If you're a Prime user, all that is there. It's almost like going to VPON and then open it up in Amazon. But if you go to your Amazon and you type in Amazon Smile, you will see it in there. I would appreciate it that if you guys are buying stuff on Amazon, if you would just take a look at it. Any bit is appreciated. I really do.
Hey, text here, let him in. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
What text?
Go to your yard.
Go to my yard. See, she tell me go to the yard. That sound like my wife that just be sending me out somewhere.
Anyway,
what's my yard?
Hey, you still got your Hangouts open too. That live open. I meant not live, but we was talking.
Okay, Hangouts is open. I don't even see my Hangouts.
You sharing your screen, remember? Hey, don't.
No, don't even worry about that.
Okay.
I know what you're about to say. Don't do that. Could I close that out?
It's the Hangouts, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna guys, y'all have to excuse me. I was on J Mac because he was blind and doing things, so I got that. I have to get him.
Yeah. This dude, him.
What's up, Chad?
What's happening with you?
Hey, man.
Can't see you, man.
I'm about to hook him up right now.
Okay.
What's up, man? I'm trying a new camera. My audio sync off.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to play with that. Hold on. I got something for that right now.
Real. There's another guy that had me sitting at the door after he kicked me out. I'm gonna let you know. I see him back there doing this here.
What?
I'm just gonna send a finger at you. What's up, my brother? My brother J Mac is coming through.
my audio sync off.
He got a rookie move on. You got your YouTube on.
J-Mac, cut your YouTube off. Right now. You don't have to look at it. You can just go on into stream and get your chat up on the side. My thing is, I'm gonna pass out the day you look at your camera like you feel like you look talking to us.
I should be good now, huh, y'all? Should be in sync now, huh?
Say something else. Let me see.
I should be in sync now, huh? I switched back to my old camera.
Yeah, dude, you cool. Hey, I'm glad to see everybody and coming in so early. Y'all knew we was having problems, but I knew J Mac had jokes, and I even got to speak on jokes. Look, I even got to, dude. I don't even have to speak on tech because I know tech. Because if y'all would have been in here and seen Real was all on the floor.
For what? Laughing at
like,
you,
dude. You're not.
I'm gonna tell him what you did.
Okay, what I just do?
Okay, so he asked, should he post the link to this StreamYard before or after? So he said it don't matter really. So he said, go ahead. I said, go ahead. He posted it.
Wait till you hear this.
He posted it. We was in it. Yeah. But when you go over to YouTube, it said that his live chat was disabled.
Yeah, that's a known problem.
It was doing whatever, right? So he said, well, I'm going to go delete it, and I'm going to do another one. So when he went to go do that, he had issues as far as it kept saying that YouTube is a known issue with StreamYard and something. It shouldn't take more than 10 seconds. It should come back up. So when it finally came back up, now I'm watching him.
Here we go.
The screen.
Here we go.
I seen the link change for the broadcast. When he posted it over in Hangouts for everybody to click, it was the old one. I said, LJ, something ain't right, man, because it's still an error. This dude, instead of copying,
I was pasting it.
He was pasting the old damn link.
Real was like, you got your damn glasses on.
I said, dude, the link, I saw it change. So how you get the old one back? So he's like, I no, I ain't do that. I said, LJ, you done did something. So I said, refresh your page. Refresh the page. Is a new link up there. I said, copy it. So he did the same thing. Instead of copying, he pasted.
I did the same thing. Real said, I'm not going to tell you again. That's what you're doing. So look, I said, okay.
Anyway.
I'm going to calm down. But we ended up. Yeah,
that's why I said I don't see y'all live. I said, because all I saw was his first banner, the one that said Real Talk.
And right.
We were here for 7:30.
Yeah, we was here, but LJ wasn't getting it right, man.
I wasn't getting it right. Silverback, how you doing, man?
Yeah, that was. Hey, we gonna be over here on this show and say it was a hell no moment.
Yeah, it was a hell. Look, I ain't gonna tell you what I said. Look, it wasn't a hell moment. Hell no moment. I said it's a F you moment.
He said if that's what I did, that's messed up. I was like, that's what you did.
That's what you did. I went back. I'm like, yeah, I did that. You know who that was? Said it was 83 degrees. Whatever. Real. What was the temperature where you was at?
Shoot, they got up to 60 today.
Really?
No, it's probably in this.
The weather's kind of funny because we're getting weather in the 40s in the morning when we get up, and then after 12 it kind of warms up, you know.
Yeah.
So we're running in the 60s.
You gonna show your stuff now, or what?
Yeah. I'm just trying to get some little idle talk out and everything, you know.
You the idle for 30 minutes, dude.
30 minutes.
You know what's going on with me. See, you trying to start a mess.
Well, that's why I'm trying to push it on out. Mm-hmm. I mean, we not trying to just.
She ain't funny, J Mac. No, what she doing?
Anyway.
Now you know you got your chat on this side where you ain't got to look at YouTube, right?
Yeah, he should know that. You know that, right?
My chat is right here.
Yeah,
right. I'm looking at YouTube. When you see me look over just now, I was looking over at a screen over there. Okay. Yeah, my chat is right here in front of me.
Okay.
You know. So you trying to teach me, and you went on the whole night and ain't never looked at the camera. The camera's right here.
Yeah, I'll have to change.
I said, J Mac, look at me, J Mac. Just look at me, and tell me what I'm typing. But no,
Hey y'all, I got first part of my video. I actually got both videos done, but little Bella there interrupted me it's a little bit too much hollering to my liking. So I'm gonna have to do that second one over.
If I could change, this is the only time that I even get a chance to talk. If I could change, say I talk worse than a woman. I'm just actually trying to stretch time.
Yeah, that's all. He talking tonight.
You know, I'm just actually trying to stretch time. It could be that, and it could be what I have taken already. But
yeah, we ain't gonna get on that.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna get
on that. We're not gonna get on
I
that.
need to call your wife.
What you took, LJ?
She's already downstairs. You know, she didn't already said it. Oh, she just said she heard me. She said, "What about me?"
Yeah.
Nobody said anything about anybody got a check. I don't even have my card. You got that? Go in the bedroom. Be quiet.
Don't get beat up now on air.
Yeah, she ain't coming up these stairs. I'm
you can't stop that question, man.
All right.
Who gonna put me out?
She come in there and whoop you. That's gonna be a
put me out. No.
All right. Let's get done.
You can pack up. I'll pack your bags up. Just leave the car. But that's the way they know, y'all. This is the way we are all the time. So don't be calling 911 and anything. Ain't nobody about to get beat up in here. Okay, let's see. You need to close your mouth.
You see, he said that low, right?
Yeah. I'm not scared.
Okay. What he do? He was like, "You need to shut your mouth."
J-Mac, shit ain't funny, dude.
Go ahead and show your Cody, dude.
I'm trying to figure out how to share the screen.
Oh Lord.
Down there where it
says share screen.
Okay, so
no, I had to download the what you call them, y'all. I know. I had to download.
Is it true love there? That what you say?
What the hell is talking about?
You and your wife. That's that love, that true love.
I don't know about no true love, all that. Yeah, it's true love. It's true love, all right.
I'll be right back, y'all.
My capture is not working.
What you mean?
Oh, no, it's not working. Hold on, let me go again. Trying to
Did you change it?
Yeah, I'm trying to say shit.
Hold it together for him, J-Mac.
No, I don't want J-Mac to hold nothing together for me. That shit. We shit. Talking about messing around with J-Mac, man. J-Mac is. We saw what J-Mac had the other night.
It was one little mistake, one little hiccup.
Sure, it was. We know what it was. What I just wanted to show people. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, but you should make it the focus.
It bigger, to focus on you.
I don't see it changing.
Click yourself, and it should be a little small window come up, and you click it. No, you sharing your screen, so it should be a separate screen.
Yeah.
Somebody got their YouTube up in the background, huh?
That's you.
Can't be nobody but J-Mac or somebody.
That's not me. That's him.
I don't even have YouTube open. What I was getting to as far as with Cody and everything, I talked about this a few days ago when we was talking about. I know a lot of y'all don't use Cody, but I use Cody as a backup to APKs, and I think there's some things that play well in Cody. And we were saying that if you wasn't going with a with a build, you can actually open up Cody, and with your repos you can put in a few Cody's, a few add-ons in there. You can also put your libraries in there to your TV shows. You have your add-ons. This was something I was messing around with in mine right now that I use Supremacy, Afterflix, Yoda, Magic Dragon, Exodus, Redo, Planet MMA, just certain things I do. I don't have, a lot of stuff that's on it. So what I was saying, let's say we go to Cody, and I'll go to Yoda, it opens up, go to my movies, I'll go to new movies. And we know it takes a little longer than what it, what it does. and this is already set up with Real to Bread. I like going through Kodi. I seem to find more movies in Kodis. I guess it's just the way that I would go in as far as streaming. As far as looking up, and you do know that when it's like this, you're getting you can see the links that's going in there. You don't really have to wait until this finish. You can just go it on and hit cancel. And what it's going to do is going to stop at the scrapers that you have, and it's going to turn up and it's going to give you it'll give you those links. So as you see right here, this was from Aquaman. This is Yoda, and then this 4K links are everywhere. So you would go through them. This is Yoda, that 1080p torrent, So it's Yoda's pretty good. I haven't had a problem with it. Um, they play, going in them. So you take your time, like I said, you can see all the torrent links that are there. 1080p links. It's a real good. And it's there, and there we go. So another thing about with Yoda that I do like with Yoda. I'm trying to take my time, guys, because a lot of times I'm always going to have to remember that a lot of people. No, we're gonna cancel that and just keep moving. Let's cancel that and keep moving.
Did you say 4K links?
Oh yeah, there's nothing but 4K, and if you've seen the list that showed up, there's a list of 4K links. I had over 800 and some links just in that 800 some links just on that one movie that was going on there. Yeah, I was canceling that. We'll go. Okay, we'll go out. You got your new movies in there, your TV shows, my TV shows. If it's set up with your with your track, you have your collections, your watch list, so you can go in and click on them, and it will show your collections, or your watch list movies that you have in there. I have a bunch of them in there, but it will show those things, and these are some of the movies that I have. Some of the TV shows. These are my TV shows that I have in there. And let's say, if you want to say, let's say Ballers, you're going to put it in favorites. You just hold down on to it and go say, well, add it to favorites. We'll go back out. And what I wanted to show you, I wanted to go out there, and then this is your add-ons. And what you would do is you come in, you go to your favorites, and your shows are right there. So you can have all your shows into your favorites right there. I got it connected well to my weather. I'm sorry.
How well does the 4K work?
The 4K works very well. And Yoda, it does. It works very, very well. I haven't had a problem with it. Like I say, you can, your TV shows, everything there, you can actually connect your library to that. When you click it up, all your TV shows do it. I find it simple at points to put it in. Now, all of them, I did take the time to actually set them up with my track account in Real to Bread. This would be Supremacy. Now, these are not all of the add-ons that I like. There's some few more that I like. I just happen to be going through this here. You got the one-click movies, you got the 3D, you got the 4K movies, your box sets, you got live TV. I did click on live TV on there, and the channel did come up, but we know live TV, free live TV is not really it's not it's not really reliable. You have your one-click TV shows, and also I can go in there and to my library and pick my shows. So all of these shows, if you have your shows and your track and your library, they will all show up, and these are one-click. You will click them, and they're one-click. They're all one-click. And what it does, as you see, it will take your the last add-on you had and bring it to your favorites. You got new releases. Let's see if we go into the new releases, And I'm going to show you something else. If you have it set to like 30 and it seems to be taking too long for you to scrape it, you can actually turn that down where that it wouldn't take this long. It can scrape the movies. And if you even went into it and took some of those providers out of that, you can make it just about almost a one click. You know, glass was on. Say if you're going in, we'll say we go in and let's click glass. You have your trailers. This is Supremacy. One thing I used to like about them is that they have the trailers. We can go in here and click on the movie in there. Um, I mean, there are a few add-ons that all do some of the same things. Some of them do some of the, a little different. And as you see, that's one click. That is a one-click add-on. So we would do that and get out of there.
You had to question it. Do you have this in your filing? Add-ons?
No, I don't. But what I can do is I can make it on the Facebook page to make
a list.
You make a list of the repos. But I would also go to Coded Tips that has those add-ons in there, and you can go in and choose the add-ons that you want. There's sports add-ons in there.
Is it Coded Tips or Coded Apps?
I thought it was Coded Tips. Could be Coded Apps, Coded Tips. I haven't looked at it, but it could be Coded Apps. But I thought it was Coded Tips. Supremacy, like I just showed you right there, those are one click.
Maybe.
And as you do it, it's gonna go to they're going to your favorites. Magic Dragon. And I'm not saying that these are the best ones. There could be some that you like. I like all, I find them. It's a little more patient when you start doing some of the things, They have Blu-ray movies in here already on this torrents. I'm just going to click this just to see because I haven't went to that part. I normally do the, the movies, the new movies, catch up, and there's places in there where that you can actually go to your track and this is what it does is reel the bread. Okay. We can look at your movies and I like to browse, because sometimes there's movies that I'm not sure what they are, but if I'm on like Supremacy and there is a trailer, I would take that time and go in there into the trailers and guys put a lot into it, man, with these add-ons. I know people kind of walk away from the add-ons, but like I say, I have found some things in the add-ons before they would be in some of the APKs. Mercy Black, I saw when they had that when that came out, and that's one click, so that's a one click, and the quality is great. But and like I said, there's a lot of other ones, like I said, Real to Bread movies in here. You have your Blu-rays, those are your cams, what people are watching. You got your catch up is in there, episodes of the day, your Cody Channel movies, music, radio, sports, TV, entertainment. So I still love my add-ons. So when people say is Cody dead, nah, Cody is not dead. Trust me, Cody is not dead. And like I said, and if you don't want to have a build, and this can help you, like if you're limited with some of your space, you can do a Cody and put some blank add-ons on there. And trust me, as you see, it will run. They can run. It will run. There's the Netflix Live TV. We'll click on that. Let that load. There we go. Things that we have, that's in here. And I like to go in there and just explore. If I can explore in there, and because it's a lot more to explore when you're doing these than you are with the APKs. There some of them are broken down. I just kicked that and there's channels in there. I'm gonna get out of there. We're gonna get out of there. That was in at the flicks. I wanted to show you. What did I want to show you? Let's see. And if you, I think I showed you that. But if we go into say Yoda, my TV shows, um, if it's hooked up to your track, it's gonna have your collections in there. Your movies. Let's see if I go to my collection, it's hooked up to my track. And just like we can take track from APK to APK, a lot of the add-ons you can take it, and you see the time that it's taken because I have a lot of TV shows and movies and things in my for it to load up, but it's there, it's there, and there's no drop off. I mean, it's for people that's coming in and been in like a year ago or something. I hear that all the time. Is Cody dead? What is going? Nah, it's not dead. The content is there. Like I said, there's times I can find stuff in here when I'm strolling and going through movies and actually find stuff that excuse me, stuff that I don't find right off on the APK. And these are movies. These are all my movies that I have. Abbott and Costello back then, which plays. But and you can always, like I say, hold down. Um, there's an autoplay in here. Like for your TV shows. I can add it to my library, which is on the home page. Like I said, I can add it to my favorites. And when I'm getting out of here, over here in this list here is my favorites, and you'll see them right there. And I can do that. And once I have them in, I really don't have to go anywhere. You can also go if you don't have if it's not a fork that you on that if it's not a fork that you on and you want to go into these that has a wizard on it, it's individual add-ons. You can go into a lot of them and go into tools if you need to clear anything. They have a maintenance on them. You can go inside your tools. You got your general. You can where you set up your accounts. The things how you can do to set them up. You can go in here. You can clear your providers. You can also clear your search history, clear your cache. You know, and in here you would authorize your track and your URL resolver. There's multiple ways to do your URL resolver. You can go to manage dependencies, and also and you can change your list, your views over there to the left or how you might want to see it. We'll do that for your track if that's what you wanted to show. Exodus redo. Sometimes I'm just that little nerd guy, well, the big nerd guy at times, where that I like to go in here and just start with things and just to check it out. These do plays, and it's the same thing. You got your genre, your networks, on people watching, highly rated, airing today. So we would go in there, and just like in your APKs, you have some of the same things. So it's not a big search. I mean, it's a little slower, like I said, but as you see, it's a lot faster when you don't have all of that. When you don't have all that bloatware in the back. There are some nice bills, but which I love. Jugs has a nice bill. Tim and Dominus has a bill. I like J Sergio bills. I use all of them, and when I'm not on certain boxes that I have, like I said, certain boxes that I have that doesn't have a lot of storage on them, I can take a blank Cody and I can do these things to them, because really when it's excuse me, when we all boil down to it, if you took a list to say what is it that we're actually using, and I know everybody's not using everything that's on a bill. It's good to have things there in front of you, but I know everybody's not using all the things that's on the bill, because when certain things go down, let's say if like we can remember when Terrarium went down, people thought that the streaming world had come to an end. But these are some of the ones that I had. I would have to look at it. I'm thinking that is, what did you say, real? Cody apps.
I
Thinking
think both of them work. Like you
both
said,
of them
it's
work. Yeah.
CodyApps.com
Mm-hmm.
or
And
Cody Tips.
Cody tips, and what they're doing is you will get the repo. It's another thing that I would like to see a lot of people get back into, or the ones that have never been into it, because it always says that what are you going to do if these file links go down? You know, some people, if they didn't have a file link, they wouldn't know what to do. With APKs and things like that. I mean, the basics of all this here that we started off with this type of codies, you know, doing this here. And once you dealing with Cody, you get to learn a lot more about what's going on and into the streaming thing. I know APKs are just simple. You click them on and you click it, but with Cody, um, there's a lot of things you can do with Cody, as the real showed you with going to the TV shows with the IPTV, and going through that. And to me, it plays. Oh, it could be just me, but the IPTV seemed to play better in the Kodi than it does in some of the APKs that they have. I know I like the TV guide a lot better, but I think a few of these, the real way with putting your IPTV in there and recording, your shows. I think it's just a backup to your APKs. I think it's just really a backup to your APKs. And I'm gonna keep on working with this here, where we're gonna have we're gonna fill all these out. Your pictures and things, your files. You just direct them to your files, and you have everything in there. And like I said, a lot of the bloatware, a lot of things that's going on. I intend to, when they have time and I have some time, to try to get in touch with Jugs and pick his brain more, and especially Tim. Tim is another one to talk, because they do some good work. But this is just something that I just wanted to take some time out just to show you all, and saying that anybody that was saying that Cody was dead, I'm just letting you know Cody's not dead. So we can leave that alone about what's going on. And it's just like your thing. You have your new episodes, your documentaries, they're all in there. You have your networks where you can go in and what network that your TV show is on. And we can go in there, and it does. Sometimes I say it doesn't, but a lot of times it will. It will. Let's see, with the TV calendar, it will mark all your shows that you have watched. You know, let's see, Wednesday, April the 3rd, gives you the shows that are coming on, and SEAL team, okay, things like that. And I mean, there's just so many different ways. Trust me, there's so many different ways. And I like for you to dabble in it, do your research, and don't take from what you hear from people about this is dead, that ain't dead. It's good to work. I know a lot of things are easy to do, but give your customers some alternative. And just with a few add-ons on there, it's not taking up all that space. So I hope you enjoy that. It was something that I've been doing. My time is limited, but I really need to do more because I want to help out more. I love what J Mac and everybody is doing with the Plex. Hopefully I get the time and get in there and get my Plex going. You can put your music in there. All you got to do is get your files, put it to your files. And you can browse your library, have all your music and everything in there. But it's just sitting there for you. And you can go in, you can add videos into your movies. You have your movies and things. Everything is right there. And this is just a blank Kodi. You also can use a fork. If you want to use a fork or Kodi, you can. Um, and you're straight. Cause on this one, I think I got that one. Got the Chef Cody on there. Got Diggs, the 64-bit on there. I got some other ones. And Dominus Build is on them. So, um, I hope you enjoy it. We learned some things. You actually you got more add-ons out there than you have APKs. But just do yourself a favor and what I'm saying is do yourself a favor and have a backup. We teach backups to we're always teaching having a backup to our backup. So that I think that's something that we need to we really need to be working on. So anybody got anything they want to say?
Oh, good, LJ. I mean, I just saw, I can't remember who his name was, but he said he ran out of ink because he was taking a lot of notes. I'm glad you did, man.
It's there. We all have our little niche.
Yeah.
I started back way before Kodi at XBMC, and I'm so used to URLs and things like that. And I think I'm gonna go some old school and actually do a video and take a Kodi. I'm gonna erase all that off and actually take some time and do a video to show you where to get the URLs and how to put it in your Kodi. And you got your real debris in your track and you can set it up. We can go through that and show you how to set it up, and you can run that. Like I said, I was looking at something. There was a horror movie on, and it came out, and they were looking for it. Mercy Black, and everybody had it, but there wasn't. It didn't come up. And actually, I went right in the code, and it was there. It was there. And on another note, man, I was looking at Glass. Man, this is a real nice copy of Glass out.
Is it? Is it in Kodi or on a?
Yeah. I was actually looking
at
a
copy out in Zion.
Zion, yeah, they're having it out. They're having it. But I have found a lot of times that I'll find one, and I know they all scraping from the same thing, but I can't explain it. But I know a few times I've had picked up a movie in Kodi that I hadn't picked up on an APK right away. It took a while. It did take a while. But I think that Kodi with a few your add-ons in there, and the real way of hooking up your IPTV there, you just got another whole platform of a backup that you didn't have, and let's try not to we're creatures of habits, and we wind up doing things a certain way, and that's not good. Because we need to really have in our arsenal different ways of doing things. There's different ways of doing things. And you remember at one time, we go through waves. You remember at one time, everybody needed a file link. What was the file link code? I needed, file DL. What's the, file DL code? What's the file DL? And what did they do? They changed it up where that you couldn't, you can rarely use it. So people stopped, they stopped going, and so people had to find other ways. But people like me that came from the old school, it's not a big deal. There's just so many ways of using it. I see people are looking for cleaners for their sticks and things. ES File Explorer is a great cleaner. All you do is cut on ES File Explorer, hitting on eternal storage, go in there and clear all this stuff out. I've been seeing a lot of posts where people are saying that they're getting low storage, on there. Another thing when it's streaming, to make your streaming um best for you, you don't have to download and try to get everything that comes out. I've seen people, I got 7 or 8 bills on mine. Why? You're not using all of them. So we're in the streaming world. Let's try to do it wise. I know everyone wants to have the latest and greatest, but I'm here to tell you that if it works for you, perfect it. When new stuff come along, try it. And if it works better than, and you're more comfortable with some stuff that you had, then you would replace it. But don't just keep piling all this stuff on boxes and sticks, And if you got a shield, I'm here to tell you, I can load a shield up and in about 20 minutes, and there won't be no space on it. Especially if you're messing around with these coded builds. You can put 2 or 3 of these big coded builds on in your APKs, and trust me, when you go in that internal storage, you will be at 80 and 90. And now you're worried about why you getting those kickouts when you're trying to look at something or something that's slowing down on you, But I'm a person, like I showed what was on this box. There's a lot of things that I can do, but I don't put them all on a box. I want my box to be as efficient as possible. So there's no need for me to have all these bills and things like that. I love Cody. I'm trying to really get back into it and doing a lot more things. I would love to, like I said, Jugs, Tim has a nice bill. I would like to talk to those guys a little more and meet some of those guys, and learn some things from there. I had an idea on the add-on. I really I brought this around to a few guys that I really wanted to do a faith-based add-on, just a gospel add-on. Just an add-on with plays on it, faith-based movies, things like that. So
he said we can't be on that no more, Silverback.
We can't be on what?
Silverback said, "What happened to the real?" Like we can't see, he can't see nobody but you.
Let me put them back on there.
He in his feeling. You see, he rubbing his hand around like he the president or something.
Yeah, like he the president of the United States.
Y'all know I get in my feelings. Y'all know how I get in my feelings and everything.
Yeah, we know. That's why we ain't saying that.
I thought it was the Hammer and Real show. It's the Hammer show tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I had to real.
It's all good.
Well, look. Let's be honest. The last few shows, the Real has had to take over because I wasn't here. So I've been procrastinating because the Real has been taking over the show. She had something that she wanted to show, and I think the Real does a wonderful job of explaining the things that she do. And I love just sitting back listening to her. I mean, I spend hours when the rest of the people leave me. But a lot of stuff that I'll get from the Real. It takes me a little longer to kind of digest it because she's she puts too much on me at times.
Still back to LJ look like Dr. Evil.
I am. Everybody say that I'm mean. You guys are hearing something that there are people that if they seen me talking on the show, they didn't even know I talked. But it's just being around positive people. And when I talked to Dale, that was one of the visions that Dale and I talked and the Real. We all were on the same page when we started, asking people to join. Was that we wanted someone with, that we seen that not only was helping the end user, but also had a positive way about the way they go at things, So, that's my little spiel for the day. Where's the Plex guys at? J Mac, what are you working on over there?
Before it came on, I was just adding more movies and some more. I went back and got some old westerns, like
okay.
Fistful of Dollars, and I put a bunch of those in there.
Yeah.
So just messing around, see what I could add.
Yeah.
Hey, no, he ain't had no hair. I ain't had nothing to do with him losing hair.
Who's that?
So bro ass.
Yeah, man. You see how
Yeah, before
look,
the real
so bro, you see that it's going here. I got hair all around here and everything.
Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, so bro.
Right.
Man, look.
Man.
You all see, I don't have to say much. You all see how the real, when she gets on something, how she does it. But one thing about her, man, I can tell you, I'm going to put money on it. If it's something that, if it can be done, she gonna find it, you know. So a lot of times, you know, I just like, I sit back. The real, what's your take on the newfound thing that someone stumbled up on with the split screen with the shield?
I tried it. It's I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's.
That's what I said too. It is.
I mean, I don't know. I seen somebody put a video up today, and they had two things going at once.
Yeah.
I haven't played with it enough.
I don't know, man. When I'm on my shield, it's just me personally. I'm on there for one reason only. You know, like I'm not trying to watch YouTube and play video games.
Yeah. I think it's good for the multi-viewer is real good for doing sports. You know,
if that worked for sports, that would be nice. Like if you could actually have it playing something sports and make two sports. Like what's on tonight? Let me try it right quick. I mean, I'm just gonna see it. I'm not gonna show it.
Yeah, got a point. I mean,
if that works, that's nice. I haven't tried it though. I mean, as far as using it, I tried it with playing some TV shows through Cody.
I think sometimes we just get so sparse, I forget everybody don't have like a multi-viewer.
Yeah,
I don't have that either.
I don't have that TV mate and pop-ups and all that like Real.
Yeah, but Real has so much of stuff that she hasn't even shown. You know, I just can't keep up.
Hey, Tech, explain to everybody about your friend in the window, because it looked like you eating frog legs when you talk.
Hey, I mean, about this wolf. It's the software called Face Rig, FACERIG. It's a paid software. The base package is $14. The more advanced package is like $49, something like that. The $49 package, you can actually go in there. You can learn how to develop. It's going to take some programming and stuff where you can mess around and create your own characters. And that's extra things you can do. Extra hardware stuff you can do, like if you want to like map out their hands and stuff, you can make their hands move and stuff like that. But this is just the basic package. I'm playing around with it, and basically what I did was I used it as a virtual cam, running it through OBS, and have OBS virtual tool cam running, and can't jump off into here. Like I can switch it up easily through OBS. So that's the great thing about OBS, guys. Like I can add myself right here. And of course, the sync and all that's going to be all because it's two different cameras. But yeah, that's how it goes.
That's a nice program.
I mean, everything you do have a learning curve, but you know me, man, I'm gonna mess around with stuff, man. So.
Yeah, I really like the split screen, but I don't really use it just for sports or pay-per-view events that are happening at the same time. Are you muted, LJ? I see you moving your mouth. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I muted myself because I had this peppermint in my mouth.
I thought you was talking. Okay.
Oh, you're moving the market. You're chewing on the peppermint.
Yeah, I have to.
Awkward.
Okay, so far I can't get. You don't. If I show the screen, you be okay with that?
Why
It's
not?
playing the game.
Why not?
The game.
I monetize.
Okay, whatever.
It's not a big thing with me.
All right, you can just shit, that didn't work. They say your browser can't access your devices. Why I can't? Hold on, let me go.
Bonnie keeps saying, "What did the father say?"
I was waiting for her pop up to pop up.
Can y'all see it now?
I can see it small.
You gotta put it on you.
Put it on her.
I think he kicked out.
All that do is
listen.
is add her. Hold up, wait a minute, wait.
I know
there you go.
I had to hit the solo layout. Yeah, I got it. I seen it.
Like I got this one over here that's actually playing is in Kodi, and this other one is in TV Mates. So if I click it,
when Pelicans losing.
Yeah, real. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the way you have your setup right there, you can actually record that game and look at it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that is inside of Kodi.
Yeah, the one that's actually playing is in Kodi right now.
Mm-hmm.
And to let everybody know, you are on an NVIDIA share using the little split screen trick.
Right. Mm-hmm. And you see, like when I went to play that one, the other one stopped. So I don't know if it's something else you need to have enabled or whatever. It's not playing at the same time.
I'm getting the feeling that it won't play at the same time.
Now,
maybe you would have sound, but I'm not sure if it will play at the same time.
Yeah, which one would the sound come from?
I don't know. I mean, I don't even got it. I got it muted. So
yeah, I've seen where they say that sound was coming from both, but it wasn't like two action things going on. It was like a music channel or something that was going on.
So they want to know how you did that, real. How you did the split screen in the shield.
Yeah, that stops it.
That actually stops it when you go to the other one. Yeah.
When you go to the other one, you only gonna have one or two playing. Like I was telling LJ, only benefit I really see from this right now would be like if, say, you're trying to follow some directions, and you had it open and
you said like if you were doing YouTube.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
No, I was actually saying like if you was following some written directions that might be on the internet. Like if you have the directions up on one side and then you're trying to do something, say with Kodi, say like if you're trying to put in one of the URLs or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I think right now. I mean, I don't, unless it's something else you need to have enabled, which I don't know about.
How much you pay for that PlayStation View each month?
About $50 a month.
Why would you say that?
So, I got this. What is this? The K400. So you would take your window button, if y'all can.
Yeah, we can see.
Y'all got. I can't even. Okay, the windows.
Right
that button, and then you have your brackets. That's over here. So you got either one of these will work. Actually, you can. Let me show you. I'll show you. I'm gonna show my screen again, right quick. So like you got split screen, and if I hit it again, it's kind of more of a third. You see how it swapped over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go back the other way and do it that way too.
Yeah. It just seems to kind of mute the screen a little bit.
Yeah, it stopped that. I didn't stop that. So if I go back into it,
So how you get out of it?
just hit it. Like if you hit
Hit
the right
escape.
one, no, just hit it again and it should. You're done.
So it's windows and brackets.
Yep. Your Windows key and those your
What happens
bracket.
if you got an Android remote, TV remote?
Like if you got Android TV, you talking about like these just them Wi-Fi controllers?
One of the little keypad remote controllers that we buy.
Yeah, if you got like I said, this is my Q9.
Yeah, right there.
Yes.
So on this one,
You gonna hit WIN?
yeah, the WIN, which would be right here. It's right here. And then the bracket is right next to it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you got one bracket that's right there. And then the other one is
What's up, Bo?
Oh, okay. Both of them are right there because your RGB is actually a bracket. I don't know if y'all can see that, right? I don't even know which way to go.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, it's there.
So you got your WIN and then your bracket here, and then it's actually a bracket here too. So either or. So once you gotta hold down WIN, and then click either one of those, and it's gonna go either left or right. Or if you go split, it'll be split, but it's still a split screen. You just have, if you hit it again, you have like a third and 3/4. Oh, you take it off me now.
You sure?
I'm positive. I ain't got nothing else to show.
I just want to make sure. Are you sure? Are you sure?
All right. What Hustle go?
Yeah, where Hustler go? And I thought you said Bo was in here.
I haven't seen Bo.
Oh.
Did you say Bo?
No, Bo was in the chat, but as far as no.
Okay.
Yeah, I would see him over in that corner down there waving. J Mac must have got hit with a sponge.
Yeah, you could do that on your shield. Just, time you go into it, is no special settings or anything. You just have to hit those two buttons at this. Hold down the Windows button and then hit the bracket. Either one. Yeah. That's what I do anyway. I ain't had no issues with it. I think you can actually go in the middle and it'll turn into, how like on your Windows screen, how it'll turn into, it has an arrowhead on both ends. So that means you can, if you click it and drag it, you can drag it. Somebody playing some music or something, ain't they? No?
No, I don't hear no music.
Is that somebody talking there? LJ, that's your wife?
No, I was on mute, and there's no one up here.
I don't hear nothing, but I can't hear anyway.
I can hear something. Someone's talking or something, but no, it's not nowhere over here with me.
Let me see.
No, it's not me. I just popped back in.
Yeah, we saw you over there. Like nothing was going on,
Y'all still here? I had mute myself.
Nah, I ain't hear it when you was muted.
You hear it now?
Yeah.
Gee, I don't hear nothing. Let me mute myself. Let me know you hear.
J Mac.
That's it. I don't hear it when he muted.
That's
you hear it now?
Uh-huh.
That's J Mac. You got a TV on or something behind you talking?
J-Mac.
Nah, that ain't me. I don't have nothing behind me.
That ain't him.
Here, I'll mute myself.
I can hear TV or something, and I hear somebody talking.
I told you that was Tech.
That ain't no me.
Yeah, you got people talking behind you or something.
Ain't got nobody talking up in here.
So, Jim Mac, what are you working on over there? Have you burned up anything yet?
Have I burnt up anything?
Yeah, I know how you are. You and Bo do so much of downloading.
Look, I had so much stuff in there before I left work. I think my computer restarted itself or something when I came back.
Yeah, that
Both y'all computers gonna blow up.
the computer about to have a stroke over there.
And you know, real them two sites, they be pulling so much, the resources from your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it restarted itself at least once or twice.
Everybody go mute except LJ.
All right.
And you don't hear anything. It's one of you guys. There's nothing up here.
Let Tech go off first.
Okay. We don't know if Tech going off or not.
I just unmuted myself.
Tech ain't unmuted itself because I ain't seen I didn't see his little mic come up. Everybody else mic came up. Tech mic ain't came up.
I just unmuted myself.
Okay, mute yourself again. Okay, there you go. I don't hear anything. Okay, J-Mac, you come back on. The real, you come back on. The real, go off for a second. You still on, real? It's not showing up here. Tech, come back.
She probably muted her physical mic, man.
J-Mac.
Yes.
It's Tech.
I ain't got no noise up in here.
Tech, your mic is picking up somewhere.
Hold on.
No, it's not loud. I mean, you really have to listen to hear it.
Let me make sure I ain't got no other. I got so many mics. Let me make sure I got none of these other camera mics on. Nope. And I got this minus 53 decimals. I'm right on this mic for you to hear me.
Listen, you'll hear mine. Listen.
Yeah, I heard Bella just that second.
Okay, so you'll hear Bella.
Yeah.
You know when it's me.
Yeah.
It's just somebody talking.
Yeah. It's not a
It's all good. We finna get off here.
Yeah.
And they said we have ghosts. Ken Doe see here.
It ain't me. You hear Bella now. Bella she ain't no quiet one.
Yeah, I had to learn King Doshi. I had to learn that with the camera. I had mine's all muted, and then I realized that the camera had a mic on it. Yeah, it had a mic on it, So Bo is going on in 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We know.
Let me check. I ain't seen no notice from him yet.
He just posted a link though.
Oh, did he?
Okay, he did. So that means the brother's getting ready to go. So I want to thank everyone for coming over. We're getting better at this. Mr. Real Talk Week Link over here. Oh, Dale, you got jokes. Dale said he's sorry, it's me. He ain't never came in there, but I do see my brother right there. Mr. Bo.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, brother Bo?
What's up, Bo?
What's up?
What's up, bro? Yeah, we saw
Trying to
you.
be quiet today.
That's right.
Nah,
He-
I just got home. Actually, I got home. I've been busy. They've been kicking me out.
Yeah.
But you see my hat turned to the side. I'm like, what the? I've been trying to turn it that way, this way. I'm like,
Oh,
man,
that's why it's turned the other way. That's why it's turned like that. Okay, you was busy.
Look, you steady starting, Mr. Swipe my nose, swiper, nose swiper.
Dale, where you at? We need you. Dale, we
Yeah,
need you to
Dale.
click on so we can see how this works with all 6 in here.
Wait a minute, what happened to the volume? Y'all see that ghost? Y'all see J Mac ghost was in messing with y'all? That was J Mac, y'all. Y'all kept trying to fix the mic. I'm like, J Mac, steady getting y'all. He like,
Y'all hear the sound now?
No,
Cause that wasn't me.
That was you.
that was you.
Man.
I told you that like 5-10 minutes ago.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I'm telling y'all,
Hey,
it was
Bob,
J
what's
Mac.
up?
I'm telling y'all,
Nah.
J Mac, when he, I can't show him. J Mac, he can threaten me. He told me I can't show y'all his
Yeah,
text.
I can change. I can
Text me
change that
said,
up, but if I did that, it would happen like
I
this.
can't say it.
I'll show you.
I can't say what he told me to say, but it's all good. LJ, how you like it, LJ? Because I'm next, so I got to figure out what I'm gonna do when I get on. Because I'm gonna screw it up when I get
I
on.
love it. I changed it like that. So let's see if Dale was to pop on before you what he said. Them socks turn too.
He said what?
You talking about the sauce bowl left at that house?
Why Dale always telling my business? I thought J Mac was the snitch.
And I like this. So if we had one more, it's gonna pop up in the middle. All of us.
J Mac, how much you pay him, J Mac? How much money you giving Dale the snitch too?
I fucking knew.
I can't see the chat though. So if y'all speaking to me, hola.
But you can't see the chat.
LJ, that would be no.
How is that?
Because I have to go back to the other screen.
Oh, okay.
Real, what that is you post in the chat?
It's a site. They got a bunch of information.
Yeah, I'm
Good place to get content.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Bo, you getting ready to go on, huh?
Okay, what kind of content? Oh, let me go back to my show. Dale said it start at 7 pronto. So let me go back to my show. Bye, y'all.
All right, man. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, because if you it gonna start without you, whether you're front the camera or not.
Well, we couldn't get the big guy in here, to even say a goodbye and things like that. But we'll get him in Hangouts or something later on. But that being said, we're gonna prepare to head on over to Bo's show.
Mm-hmm.
Tech. What
What's
you
up?
got, baby?
Hey, man, thank y'all for coming out and support my brother and sister on tonight, man. We always appreciate it. Also, be looking out for a new video dropping. I'm doing one on one of those robotic vacuum cleaners. I haven't done one of those in about 2 years. So I got a new vacuum cleaner there. I'm going to do a review on that. And the company said that if I do a giveaway, they will mail out 3 vacuum cleaners to 3 winners. So that'd be curious, man. They're about $300 a piece. So maybe one of you guys will get a robot vacuum for free.
Sounds good to me. What you got, Jay? Mr. Hustler.
Just want to thank everybody for coming out, supporting my brother and my sister. They always doing good stuff. I hope you guys learned some things about Cody tonight. And my brother, he works really hard at this, so he's showing y'all the best of the best. So thank you for coming out tonight.
Queen Shield.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming over here watching us tonight.
I thought you about to sing just now.
Oh,
You didn't know it again, real?
whatever. So, yeah, it's been a good one. It's been a good one. We got LJ to talk.
Yeah, finally.
What costs? No, don't nothing cost. I don't be putting out there that cost. I don't put nothing out there that costs money for real.
Really?
It's free. You just have to go through and look, because it information about Usenet, well, the news groups. It's got stuff about turns. It's got streaming stuff. It's got stuff where you can get content, movies, TV shows, music, books, games. Anything you probably looking for is in there. If you content, I just put a link earlier that I found on there in our hangouts for the guys. If they're content with 480k, I'm tripping. 480p content like TV shows. 480 plays good, and then some shows you can't get, but in 480. So just bookmark it. If you got the link, bookmark it. I'll put it again. Bookmark it, because it'll take you days to go through everything. I've had it for a while and I forget because I ain't even bookmark it. But I got a bookmark tonight. So I do appreciate y'all. I hope y'all got something out of tonight. And I'm finna mute myself for all that right now. Good night.
Much love. I want to take the time to thank everyone also for coming out and hanging with us. I can't keep saying how much I love you guys, the things that you do for us, and the support that you show us. I want to ask just one more time. I put that up there. If you go to your Amazon Smile, this is my wife and I nonprofit. It's 501c3. We've been in business for 20 years. I'm very proud of the success that she's had. So if you sign up in your Amazon Smile, you can put in just the right attitude, and you get a discount, and it doesn't cost you any more, and we'll get a percentage of the things of the profit that goes in. I would really appreciate that. Also, you'll see the it's jtra.org, so you can go over and check out our website and her story, and how she started in a one-car garage, and now we have over 5,000 square feet, feeding over 5,000 people a week. But I want to thank everyone for coming. And my word today, since we have this banner up here, my word to you today is think positive. And for all you haters out there, smile. Much love from DST. Everyone have a great night. Let's head on over there to Bo. Thank you for joining us. Much love.